Well, hey Leo, it is fixed sign week, and that means you and your hair. I was like, oh my god, I'm doing a Leo reading. How's my hair? That's my Leo moon talking. So, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Leo. Let's see what is going on with you. This is a time of transformation. We are going to ask about the nature and the realm of your transformation. And then we got some questions about that. So come with me. Let's see what's going on, Leo. The deck's feeling very fussy somehow. Okay, actually my hair isn't great, but I did get a new haircut that I really like. Anyway. Don't mind my hair. All right, what's going on? You are transforming in the realm of the Queen of Air. This is your mind. This is clarity. You have clarity, Leo. And you also have the Queen of Airs, the Queen of Swords ability to act on that clarity, which is you can set boundaries. You can tell people, I'm not really going to be interested in talking to you about this crap anymore. She cuts out the crap. And so that's what you have going on there over this Queen of Air. Underneath, one card, some of your fire energy, Leo. A mischievous 5 of fire. This is competition, chaos. I love this state. It is anarchy. It is everybody's got a good idea. And everybody is sure that their idea is the best. And you can see this one's face. She's like, gonna be stubborn. And we're all gonna be stubborn together. So that's a very different, playful, competitive chaos that comes in here with this cold, clear clarity of the Queen of Air. And I always want to argue with, this woman is not cold. She's lovely. And her owl is lovely. She just has a part of her kindness is her ability to be honest. And she has real clear eyes that she's seeing things with. And so it's not kind to be dishonest. And the Queen of Air knows that. It's like, I think the King of Air is even more kind. But so, what I've come to understand is that the cards know me. They know how to use me to communicate their message, if you believe that. It feels like that. It feels like you're channeling when you read tarot. And so, I've developed my understanding of the cards. Another reader is San Tarot, who I love. She doesn't even go with the 78 normative meanings of tarot. She just completely intuitively reads the images. But I like having a little, I like the definitions and the relationships I've built with the cards. So they know how to speak through me with the messages that they can tell you through my interpretation of the cards. Anyway, luckily you're in the Queen of Air because I'm speaking a lot of heady stuff here. Maybe that's me channeling you. Okay, the first thing I want to ask, the cards want to talk to you about what you have already learned. Ooh, the High Priestess. You have learned, you have mastered at this point this intuitive knowing and your confidence in it. That's part of why you're on a Queen of Air journey, because you trust your intuition. You know, she's got the third eye there. What have you yet to learn? Some kind of balance. This is in the Pentacles, in the earthly realm. It's funny, they're both balancing. You see that? She's got two different kinds of things. This is a different kind of balance. It's like with like, infinite. Feels like that's important, like commitment. Okay, your gift, what you bring, the Eight of Cups. This is actually a feeling of discontent. There's somebody missing at this. There's a cup missing here. It is the 9th cup, the one that you should have. I always see this as like a table that's empty of people that are beloved. So it's not the missing cup that I think about. I think about the people that are missing from this fantastic dinner party. So when you get an 8 of Cups, so take this little wax off the card here. An 8 of Cups is an invitation to go on a spiritual journey to find what's missing. This is your gift that you bring to this situation. So that goes with your Queen of Air. This is a transformation in the realm of the Queen of Air, where it's clear to me that you have clarity. It's not without passion and fire and conviction. So you have clarity. And then the gift you bring is, and when you're in an 8 of Cups, you get up and you go somewhere else. Like, I really think this felt true with the Scorpio too. It's like there are people missing. You're all alone somehow. And so it's like going out, in your case, Leo, it's like going out and getting the people who are supposed to be sitting at this table. It's not one cup. It's the whole 8. It's all 8 people that are at this, that you miss them. So it's bringing them together. So it's your gift. And you are a leader, Leo. You do know how to bring groups together. And so this is the gift that you bring going forward. There's something related with the Queen of Air in that she removes the ones that don't belong. Then you look at the table here and you think, well, who does belong here? So this is a sorting of people. And commitment is a part of what we see. Like, I can see this ability to sort of like this or this, this or this. That's a kind of a Queen of Air thing. And trusting what you know, your intuitive knowing. But then there is a kind of committing that you get to master going forward to that infinity between the two. It feels very much about you committing, and then you are good at bringing people together, larger groups of people. So let's see, what does the tarot want you to know? What's hidden from you? A 3 of Cups. This is your friendships. It's related to this. It's like a party, and then there's nobody at your party, right? So that's your gift, is to go find those people and bring them to that table. And there's love to be found in these gatherings that are more than 2. I'll say it because it came in, but for some of you, the 3 of Cups is about a third-party situation. 3s are often read that way by tarot readers, and I often do not feel that, but I did feel that. I immediately thought that. So it may not be for you, but I share it with you anyway, Leo. And the future is waiting, is temperance, is more balancing energy. Temperance is divinely supported, finding of the right alchemy, the right mix. And much like this High Priestess that we see, you've mastered this balancing act of 2 unlike things. And now there's a new kind of balancing that you gain mastery of going forward. And I also noticed that much like you're gifted at bringing multiple people to the table, we're seeing, again, there's definitely more than you and one other person. So like you're committing to a larger collective of friends and family. That's interesting. But it feels like on the way there, with that Queen of Air clarity, maybe that's her clarity. She just sees who she needs at the table. And you're good at getting people at your table. Interesting. So what's going on in the bottom of this deck? Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So there's this security queen, earth queen. I see that as this is earth energy and your fire, Leo, but I do see fire here. I see that magical ability to hold the attention of one. And then there's some anxiety, insomnia. Is your mind. I'm going to clarify, and I need to. I'm not entirely clear about what's happening here. It feels complicated and it feels subtle, the shift. It has a lot to do with focus, and who's included. And there's somebody who wants all of your attention. This Queen of Pentacles, I think, is somebody else who wants all of your attention, who wants to be like the only ball, right? And you're playing with a lot of different balls here throughout, right? And that's, I think, what this 3 feeling is this is somebody else who's feeling challenged by your gathering of people as your gift, and they, they just want to be the only person that has your attention. That's what I get. Take or leave. Yeah, I'm not going to look at upside down cards, but I could be completely off. Take or leave that. But if you have somebody in your life who does want all of your attention, and shares it with you, and all you need to do is just be compassionate towards them. You can't let them. I feel like that they're the ones who are like, I can't sleep. I want Leo's attention all to myself, and they're sharing their attention, and it's like somebody jealous. That's what I feel like from this person too. It's like, hey, me. But you're being magnanimous, loving, community building. Because just as the Queen of Air gets clarity on who she doesn't want, she also knows who she does want to include. Okay, you've mastered having faith, having certainty from your intuition, and this balancing of difference here. So let's see. Justice, more balancing energy. That's coming up quite a bit. Came up a lot in Scorpio. Did I show that to you? Just I'm looking at the Rider-Waite Smith, which for me is like the basic fundamental deck. I know it so well, I don't need to look at the images, I think. Something ending. So the King of Pentacles, that's the counterpart of the Queen of Pentacles, who's the other person. So you've mastered this justice, and you're done with that. That's why the world is here. And there you are sitting like the King of Pentacles, who's somebody that you look to for security, Leo. You're very dependable. This Earth King, it's a Taurus energy. It's another fixed sign energy. You may have Taurus in your chart. Yeah, but this energy is when somebody is as dependable as you are, people will be drawn towards that, who are like this Queen of Pentacles, who want someone that makes them feel safe. Well, let's keep looking. If there's more that wants to come out of me, but I'm going to just pause right there. So let's look at your learning this balance. I know these cards are abstract, so it's this is what you need to learn. So if you look at that infinite, I see like I'm thinking about the moon orbiting Earth and the Earth orbiting the sun. But this is like a double orbiting. It's like a mutual, it's a balanced energy. So if you're giving a lot, if you're being the king who's taken from and gives a lot, like it may be that you actually need to learn how to receive as well. So let's see. Two of Pentacles. What's this about? Changing your perspective, the Hangman. You're stuck there till you do see things in a new way. Ace of Cups. That is your heart. That is love. That is divine love, true love. It's some kind of love. Self-love. So you have to change your perspective on love and passion. I really do feel like there's something here about you committing in this relationship of two. And in some way, this requires you to, because you're really good at throwing the party, but the person who's haunting this reading, really, that wants all of your attention, is struggling with jealousy. Like, in order for you to learn that, how to be in relationship with that person, you need to the Hangman says you need to change your perspective. You need to hang upside down until you do change your perspective on love, Ace of Cups, and passion, Ace of Wands. And that this is about mastering commitment, infinity with just one other. So actually I do know a Leo who's engaged to get married. I'm thinking about so Leos, there's somebody here who's a little jealous. Like, I'm thinking of my other Leo buddy. You know who you are. They're possessive. They want all your attention. It keeps them up a little bit at night. You also need to learn how to have this be a more equal give and take. I sense from the past that you're really good at being solid. That King of Pentacles, that could be your Capricorn moon, if you know who you are. But something's out of balance. And you're really good at balancing and being diplomatic here as this, and just trusting your intuition. But you have to learn that infinity comes with something. You need to change your mind about desire, passion, the wands, and the emotions in some way in order to have this infinity with another person. I feel like it has to do with what's coming in as your gift, which is like your ability and your willingness to gather people. And this is positive. It's not something to quit. It's just the balance, the need for balance is here in so many ways, like even in the future. You're seeking balance. So let's see. This is your gift. 8 of Cups. Going and getting the people at your table that you feel are missing. There's your moon journey. There is a 4 of Cups. Your ho-hum, been there, done that feeling. Small world view. There's an Ace of Cups being offered you, but you're looking at these 3 of Cups. And this is making me think about, there's the 3 of Cups. And there's your Ace of Cups. This isn't what you need to master. So this comes in as like your moon journey is an examining how you look to 3 when there's 1 right there that's trying to get your attention. And then the Empress. This one is the one. The Empress doesn't have to be a she, right? That's interesting. You are the Empress. You're able to manifest, like King of Pentacles, Empress. You're coming in really earthy, really practical, really abundant, the way that the planet is abundant, the way that the King of Pentacles is rich, secure, really desirable for these really dependable qualities. It's part of why this is your gift, to draw people to you, because you have this. This is. You're very attractive. You're very much a leader, and you're very much an example of how to do to bring people together, to build community. And it seems to have to do with earth, but you also need to, again, the moon says there's something here you need to look at deep in yourself, that it's causing you to look at these 3 cups, which are usually not fulfilling. They're empty. It's a kind of 8 of cups is also about discontent. So this feeling that like something is missing may come between you and this Ace of Cups, who wants all of your attention. So let's look at this, what's hidden, this 3 of Cups, because it's coming up here. Okay, 3 of Cups, the Emperor. Empress's counterpart? Not really. They're just equally powerful in very different realms. He's in the structural, urban culture. She's in nature. But he's the yes, no, alpha energy. What else we have here? The Chariot, momentum, action, and movement, changing your mind. There's a lot of movement here. This is your 3 of Cups. Like, you're the Emperor here. There's a lot of motivation that comes for you in the realm of friendship. And there's just like a little change that you need to make, because you're looking out for more than just you now. Like, you have a family here. And you need to use your willpower, this Ace of Wands, right? This is coming up under your what you need to learn. So he's using the wand to move his family, or these people. And that the swords represent the mind, which, right, the Queen of Air is having clarity in her mind about something. I believe it's about the needs of this other person. It could be you. It could be like your inner child that's coming in here, like this Queen of Pentacles, having some trouble with insomnia, anxiety. It kind of feels like jealousy because of this one's expression. Like, hey, look at me. And they're all red-haired, so that's the other thing. So what the tarot wants you to know is that if you're really decisive, you're the Emperor amongst your friends, you're very motivated from there, but you have to be responsible for this other person. I think either your inner child or there's a person who wants your attention and wants you all to themselves. And so you're kind of trying to navigate this here. You need to learn how to navigate this better so that you can have this forever thing. And that's the thing that you have to learn. You got to look at things differently. So that's what the Hanged Man tells you. So the future is this new kind of balance. I see here the singular one, the big ball, that's the one that wants all of your attention. And then there's your friendships. Those are the 4 smaller balls. So like in the future, it takes time, but you're able to find to do this delicate balancing act. So we have here, clarifying this, the Hierophant. This is like a mentor. It could be that you in the future get somebody's advice, which actually comes in like that. But let's see as we clarify what else. There's your happiness, your 10 of Cups, your family. This is your little love story. Hierophant says something about a marriage here. And there's your individual 9 of Cups, autonomy. Yeah, you're balancing between the one that wants you all to yourself and your community, and your identity and your fulfillment. is it's really important to you to have all of these other friends, right? Like so this is the card that comes before this card. So this one is missing something and goes and gets it, and this is where they end up, content. This is so like if you're in a relationship, it is necessary to find a balance between the way that the relationship can be all consuming. Either you or your partner want the other all to yourselves, and I think it's like normal to want, alone time with your partner. You also need you time, and Leo, for you time involves, like, you like to have friends, you like to do social gatherings, and so it looks like in the future you're still seeking a way to find that balance. I'm going to even suggest that you get some outside help. The Hierophant is like going to help you. This one is often, means other things like structural power, decisive yes no kind of energy, but is also a mentor. So to me, what I see is you finding a way to find the balance so that you can have this forever Two of Pentacles, infinite thing. So what you're learning how to do in this cycle. And it suggests to me here that you do find somebody to give you some guidance on that in the future. Because your Queen of Pentacles is pretty unhappy. Whoever that is. The other one, the one that's like, I want you all to myself. Maybe they're a Scorpio. So let's see. Let me look here on the bottom. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's see. There's a Page of Pentacles, a really real offer. It's solid. It's a message. It's a solid. Like, I think of the Page of Pentacles as they come in and they're like, I want to offer this to you. Then we see this Magician energy. It tells me that you should know that you can make the world that you want to live in. Like, you have a lot of agency in this reading. You can go out and get that Hierophant to help you. The Moon journey is suggested here. You can do some inside work. I don't see insecurity here. I see you coming in as the King of Pentacles and the Empress and the Emperor. Like, big cards. You're very confident. But there is some work to be done. There is a danger of you learning too late. Like, that you lose this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Like, there is some risk of a broken heart here, yours or theirs. And that you will not learn this truth until that happens is a danger here in this reading. So I hope you don't lose this Queen of Pentacles. For her own good, she may decide, like, I can't live like this. That's very uncomfortable. She has to deal with they have to deal with their jealousy, their anxiety, their insomnia. That's their work. You can do some work to Eight of Pentacles to prevent this heartbreak of the Ten of Swords. I do see that it's very possible that you won't learn this unless you learn it the hard way, but maybe you've already learned it the hard way. You do have the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords, here telling me that you are wise, you do have clarity, and you can be kind with that clarity, even if, this person's jealousy just doesn't make any sense to you. Like, I'm a Scorpio, so I both experience incredible possessiveness and jealousy, and I judge it harshly and I try to control it, and I do all my moon devil work in order to not be like that, because it's, that's my work, my insecurity that makes me jealous. So this Queen of Pentacles has to do that, has that work to do. That's not your problem. But you can be compassionate if you have somebody like that in your life, Leo. Funny little message here. You're in the future finding a balance between this this commitment to your family and this larger Nine of Cups, whatever makes you happy. You should have that kind of thing. So I hope this helps, Leo. You have a beautiful day. All right.